Alrighty, welcome back to Menace from the Deep. We are playing episode number 13. And this is going to be our 12th journey. So, we could go ahead and start this. So we've done the detective, the professor, and the cultist, the first 3 decks of each. So we're gonna look at the Abomination now and see what this thing does. Half human, half monster, has relatively low base stats but lacks sanity stat, making them immune to sanity related to attacks. Each turn they transform into one of 3 random forms, which significantly affects their turn strategy. A difficult character to master at the start, but incredibly powerful with a deep understanding of game mechanics. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And let's see. Nope, not self-made. Alright, so we're going to start out with the Humanity deck. A starting deck focused on manipulating humanity. Alright. Metamorphosis. Base ability. Switches randomly to one of the specified forms. Human form, demi-human form, and monster form. Alright. Life buoy. Restore 1 ability point after each attack on the hero's sanity. Alright, let's see what this is like. Alright, encounter unknown scuffle. Scuffle unknown. Let's go with the scuffle. Okay, 3 forms. The Abomination can exist in one of 3 forms. Due to its innate status, the hero changes form randomly at the beginning of each turn. The hero can also change their form during a turn using ability or cards. Human form, character takes 25% less damage attacks, but deals 25% less damage to opponents. Grants status resilience. Demi-human form, receive 1 fewer cards at the start of each turn. Grants 2 statuses. Regeneration. Monster form, character deals 25% more damage to opponents, but also takes 25% more damage. Grants statuses anger. Okay. The Abomination has a special stat, humanity. When switching to the human form, the stat increases. When switching to the monster form, it decreases. Upon reaching a maximum humanity value, the hero gains 20 block. Upon reaching the minimum possible humanity value, the hero gets 20 charge. Humanity can also be affected by cards. Once the extreme value of humanity is reached, the stat will not change again until the beginning of the next turn. Okay. So we are in monster form. So we deal more damage and take more damage. We get anger. Each time we're struck, we get strength. Each strength stack, we get attack damage increased. Unstable essence innate. At the beginning of the turn, switches randomly to one of the specified forms. Switches to one of the randomly specified forms. Alright, we got green tea. Army vest. Okay. Alright, so we block. And block. Drink blood. Lose 1 humanity. Oh, it's discard one card of your choice. Deal 6 to a target enemy. Okay. Alright, so now we're at human form. So we take less damage, do less damage. Gain 1 humanity points, move 1 card from the exhaust pile to the draw. To draw. Okay. What's this? If hero has one. Can we do that if there's nothing in the exhaust? So where's our humanity? How do you know how many stacks you have? Demi-human form. Generation. If hero is in demi-human form, then deal 6 to targeted enemy if hero is demi-human form. Okay. Alright. So. If hero has 1 or more humanity, then gain 1 humanity points. If hero has okay. Looks like the gray bar is the indicator. That doesn't help me though. Doesn't tell you how many you have. Gain 1 humanity, move 1 card from draw to exhaust. I don't know, this feels weird. It's hard to tell what the humanity is. I hate this. What the fuck does this poker chip do? The card's effect is ignored each time a card of the curse type is played. I don't understand what this is supposed to mean. What a shitty fucking description. This makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Next round, gain 2. Okay, yes. Unknown. Counter. Let's go with an unknown. Okay, shift. Alright, back to him. Okay. Thought we already did this before. Ask for a ride across the river. Requires 20. You ask the man if he can ferry you across the river. Reluctantly, he agrees, but asks for 25 points for himself. He beckons you to a boat nearby and takes you across the dark river and waves, growing higher as a storm approaches. Okay. Smuggle game. Wonder why the result is a question mark. I thought I've gotten out of this before. Alright. I guess I really didn't need to do that, did I? Huh. Alright. Don't know why I give you a sanity stat if you can't do anything with it. Alright. This should be perfectly terrible. We are in what form? Demi-human form. If a hero has one ability, so does that mean we're fully up? Do I should gain 20? I thought you gained 20 from doing that. That's weird. You gotta remember that I can switch between these forms with this thing when I want to go to this. Okay. Adds 2 consumable slots. Alright. Monster Menace, deal 3 to target enemy. Rare. Piercing Claw, deal 7 through block damage to target. Bite. Alright, let's do that. Absolute being. I thought you're supposed to gain 20 shields when that happens. I don't get what the point of that was. Magic Wand. Rare. Applies a random curse to a random enemy for each remaining point of energy when the turn ends. Alright. For every 7 block, recover 1 hit points. Alright. The mysterious stranger. Stopping for the night at yet another motel, you once again notice that an unknown figure is constantly watching you, appearing only in the shadows. You noticed this figure before, but reassured yourself that it was just paranoia. The situation has gone too far. You need to do something right now. It's unknown what threats the mysterious stalker might pose. Try to get away, start chasing, set an ambush. Ignored, it's just paranoia. You decide that you've read too many detective novels and the events of the past few days have thrown you off balance. You head to your room and go to sleep trying to get rid of the paranoid thoughts. In the morning, you unexpectedly find a package at your door. Looking around, you see no one. Taking the package to your room, you find a note inside. The choice is simple: save us or betray everyone. Deal 6 to all enemies for each 5 skill cards played. Alright. Elite foe fight. Gain 1 humanity. So humanity goes to the right, okay. Really? Oh, that doesn't really help me, does it? Alright. Not really impressed with this at all. Not impressed with the Abomination whatsoever. That was terrible. That was terrible. Alright, we're going to end this episode here. Pick up next episode with the next journey. Alright, later, guys.